What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. You're wondering why and what to do when your ex suddenly creates distance. One of my coaching students, actually two of my coaching students actually asked me, they got into the program because they wanted to help fix the situation directly. And everything seems to be working okay for one of the guys. The other guy is going through a bit of a rough time. So it could be a plethora of things. And when it comes to a woman, sometimes females, we know, are emotional creatures. They, that's their operating system. When they have to go through something, they got to feel it out. They got to see how they feel about it, right? They have to see they have to process the emotions. They have to go through the emotion to understand and go forward, so to speak. Okay, so if they're going through something, if they're going through maybe a traumatic time in their life, or maybe they just, maybe they're going through a specific thing that makes them feel, that distances them from it's really got their mind, it's really got their attention. That can cause sudden distance. There's lots of things, but what's going to happen is you're going to start realizing that there's a lot of it that has to do with you. So if you start doing certain things that turn her off, if you start doing icky behaviors, so to speak, and I said icky, I did. All right, fuck it. So basically, if you start doing these things, you're going to start realizing that they're going to start testing you. If you do something that turns them off over and over and over again, like say for example, you eat something like bread or something like a cookie in the bed. It turns her off. She fucking hates it. But you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. And basically the idea is she's going to tell you that she doesn't like that through her actions or her words. Do it again. And this is why women say, men don't listen. You keep doing specific actions and you keep doing specific behaviors. And by the way, if anybody is caught up on what I just said, that men don't listen, there are obviously different ways that men and women communicate, and we can go over that sometime on the channel, especially on doing a live chat. But you keep doing certain behaviors, you keep doing something that pisses her off, she is going to create a little bit of distance. And there's two reasons why she's going to do this to you. One is because she's probably tired of being pissed off and emotionally strung out over whatever the issue is, or she's testing you and she wants to see how you're going to act. Are you going to stop doing that? And are you going to start picking up on the other things that she might be pointing out? They want to feel appreciated. They want to feel heard, and they want to feel like they're important in relationships, like you're listening to them. Emotions are very important to women. They need to be processed and they need to be heard and understood. And when they are, your relationship will be great, as long as you are, as a man, are doing everything that you can be doing to improve yourself and chase excellence. So if you are doing all those things and your woman still goes suddenly distant, or she does something that, she kind of just steps back and she's a little bit cold, reevaluate what the last couple of weeks have been like and what have your conversations together been like. If they've been great and she's suddenly distant, maybe she's going through something. A lot of people are looking for a reason, especially people that see this kind of content, why a girl acts a certain way. She's an emotional creature. Let her be that way. Give her some fucking space and just be like, all right, if you need me, I'm here. Okay. But if things are kind of going weird and you guys are like, arguing a little bit, and then she kind of gives a little bit of space, her attraction level for you is dropping, and you need to be careful here, because if you're not careful and you start doing other things that are going to piss her off, like you can do things that piss her off in a compounding effect way. So you could be eating shit in the bed and pissing her off that way. Then you do something else, like say it's Christmas just passed. Say for example, she told you go get a gift and you forgot to get a gift. Bam, that's another thing. You don't listen. That's another reason why. And then you do something else, like, oh, we're supposed to have date night, and you're like, oh my God, I forgot. Another thing. There you go. Then now she wants space because you've pissed her off 3 times in a row, and now she's so emotionally fucked up over the first, second, and third thing. So she might have been getting over the first thing, and then boom, the second thing happened. Now she's pissed off again, but now it's even more because you're still a shitty listener and you're not learning. She doesn't want to teach you how to listen. She wants you to know how to listen automatically. And then boom, the third thing happened. So make sure that you be careful with these compounding effect things that piss her off, because that could lead to a breakup. And the breakup could literally just be her processing the emotions, her pushing you away a little bit and saying like, look, this needs to change because I'm getting really annoyed with this relationship. It's not even the relationship. It's just the little things you do to piss her off. And you guys just got to pay attention to those little things, because if you don't, she'll find a man who doesn't piss her off. Let's just say that. And look, I know it's not fair because there's certain things that she probably does that piss you off, but she doesn't change them, right? And that's where you guys got to learn to talk, give and take a little bit. Okay. Now, before I sign off for this video, make sure you guys are chasing excellence and taking care of you. Because if a girl starts giving you certain rules to follow and you don't follow them and she gets mad at you, like I was just explaining, and they don't align with your goals and they don't align with your values and morals, you're going to you're going to start changing yourself for her. And it's shit that you don't really care about anyway. Like there's many different ideas that I could bring up here. Make sure that if you guys are taking care of yourselves, you won't fall for this kind of stuff. You're not going to want to change for her if she's treating you like shit and you know your worth and you know your value. And if you know this, you'll be completely fine. And when she shows distance and when she shows a little bit of cold behavior, you'll be fine. You'll be like, okay, you know what? Whatever you're going through, I'm here. I'll be right here when you're done. And when you start to look at them from an outside point of view and you start to understand that they're just processing their emotions. It's simple. And then just see her actions. Is she acting like a dumbass or is she just kind of sitting there watching ice cream, watching TV and is she rude to you? These are the things you guys got to watch out for and not put up with. If she's like treating you like complete shit and she's going through this, then you need to reevaluate yourself and the relationship that you're in, because if you allowed yourself to get here, you can't you can't expect her to respect you. She knows that she's treating you like garbage because she knows exactly when she's treating you well, right? And if she's treating you like gold one week and then next week she's treating you like pure shit, then obviously something happened in between there. And if she can roll over like that, just go from one end to the other, then you got to reevaluate who you're dating. That's just sort of the tip of the iceberg with this entire video. And if you need a little bit of help with this, join the coaching program. Everything will be down below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Take it easy. Done.